Welcome back, everyone, to another Captain Patriot video. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. I'm taking a look at Secret Service Director gets cooked at Trump shooting hearing. Let's take a look.
Okay, my first question. Both sides of the aisle today have asked for your resignation. Would you like to use my 5 minutes to draft your resignation letter, yes or no?
No, thank you.
What
Spoiler alert, she resigned.
was this a colossal failure?
It was a failure.
Yes or no?
Girl. Come on, man. Dude, come on. Some 20-year-old kid climbed a ladder onto a clear open roof that was inside there was filled with police officers and Secret Service. And you want to say this is not a colossal failure? It was just a moderate failure. It was just a mild, simple, everyday failure for the Secret Service. We just happened to fail that day, but all the other days were fine.
Was it a colossal
Stupid.
failure? Is
I mean, the president getting shot, like, if that's not a colossal failure, then what would be?
I have admitted this is.
Whoever's in charge of the president getting shot. Because we all know Joe Biden isn't president.
This is
Come
a
on,
yes or
man.
no
Come on.
series of questions. Was this a colossal failure? Yes or no?
Yes.
Has the Secret Service been transparent with this committee?
No.
Yes.
How?
Bullshit, dude. Yeah, absolutely bullshit. Absolutely bullshit. I watched bits and pieces of this, and the way that she specifically danced and tiptoed around every single question. Oh my gosh, there was like no information provided by her whatsoever, as if she didn't know shit. And I'm like, it's funny because she's not a great actress at this, right? She's nothing like Don Cheadle, right? She's nothing like Don Cheadle. She can't act to save her life. And the way that she lied, she just flat out lied to the American public about every single failure and about, oh, you know, the roof was too sloped and oh, blah, 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 blah. Like all this nonsense it's setting us up for violence within the United States by the way that our government has lied to us consistently, specifically about this event. And I'm not even touching on everything else the government lies about. Just this one thing alone is enough to set violence off, because the way that the Secret Service is handling the situation shows that they actually have no concern for Donald Trump's life whatsoever. They don't give a shit. Okay, they do not care. So it's just like to flat out lie like this on top of everything you've already done, rather than take responsibility and accountability, proves to me, just your average day American, that you're full of shit, and I want nothing to do with you people. I want you gone. I want you out. Okay, I'm good now.
Would you say the fact that we had to issue a subpoena to get you to show up today as being transparent? Yes or no?
I have always been.
Yes
eager to
or no?
come
You didn't
and
want to
talk
answer
to
the question.
committee.
We had to issue a subpoena to get you to show up today. That is.
See, that's not a good look, dude. If they have to force you, if they have to get a court to order you to show up, right? I mean, you're the director of the Secret Service, and this is, you're being forced to show up for an event where you're in charge. You're not proactively going out and trying to handle the situation. You're like, who's above you? Like, who's giving you orders, right? Like, because it seems to me, right, if you're the director of the Secret Service and you're not actively going out and being proactive about trying to talk to the American people and talk to the public about what happened and why what happened, it shows that you're just trying to save yourself. You're just trying to hide and protect yourself. It blows me away that we have people so high up in government who are so incompetent and incapable at doing their job. Her job was to reach out to the American public through the press, through the media, through whatever means she had, right, in order to express to express the department and their position on the shooting of Trump, right? Because this is crazy. We should have never been in this situation to begin with, right? There should have never been an assassination attempt to begin with how many people were calling out to Secret Service and police, pointing at the guy and saying, hey, he's right there, he's got a gun, like, and no one did anything, right? Like, there's so many red flags popping up everywhere. I can understand why people are saying it's conspiracy theory to say, or that the conspiracy is rather that it was an inside job by the Secret Service or by the CIA or by the FBI. It's not a reach. It really, at this point, it's not a reach. I mean, the CIA has done crazier shit than this. So like, are we really like going to be like, oh man, oh golly, like they would never do that. That's crazy talk. That's conspiracy theories, bro. Wow, you must be far right if you think that. You must be far right. It was obviously Trump who put the guy up to it. Come on, man.
It's not transparent, by the way. Would you say leaking your opening statement to Punchbowl News, Politico's Playbook, and Washington Post several hours before you sent it to this committee as being political? Yes or no?
I have no idea how my statement got out.
I have no idea how my statement got out. Bro, you gotta be, bro, no way, man. Come on. The director of the Secret Service doesn't know how her statement got leaked. I mean, you guys couldn't figure out whose coke it was in the White House either. You guys suck. You guys, bro, put me on the case, man. I'll Pink Panther that shit. You watch. I'll Pink Panther that shit immediately. I'll know exactly who done it. Okay, it was that dude over there. I saw him. He's got white stuff all around his nose. It was that dude right there. The one standing right next to his dad, the president. It was that guy right there. Go get him. No, how does the Secret Service not know anything? Like, they know all of my business. They know all of our business. How do they not know? I can't, man.
Well,
the lies.
that's bullshit.
Yeah, she probably leaked it just so she.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, she probably leaked it, or she had her aide leak it, or someone beneath her leak it. This is tedious, man. Like having to listen to this for 5 minutes, right? To sit up there and have to ask questions, knowing you're going to get bullshit back and knowing you're going to get lies back. And when all you want is answers for the American people, like I'd lose it, man. I'd lose it.
You could create the
for
narrative.
sure.
I mean, it's obvious. Like, who the fuck would take this seriously?
Have you provided all memorandums within the Secret Service?
I would have to get back to you on
That is a no. You are being dishonest or
Yeah.
lying. Like I just, you're being dishonest here with
You are lying or you are lying. I mean, yeah, true though. True. Actually true. You are being dishonest or you are lying. Or you are lying. Just, man. Oh shit, dude. This is just entertainment TV, right? Like this is like trash TV now at this point. Because this feels like I'm watching, I don't know, one of those trash TV Netflix series, Love Island or Love is Blind or whatever. It's like one of those. Okay, it's one of those love shows.
this
That's what I'm
committee.
watching.
These are important questions that the American people want answers to, and you're just dodging. Have you provided all audio and video recordings in your possession to this committee, as we asked on
Of
July
course
15th?
not.
Yes or no?
I would have to get back to you.
That is a no.
That's BS. Yeah, man, come on. We all know she didn't. You know, it's so frustrating, right? Because from an outside perspective, it would have been a massive failure, a colossal failure on the Secret Service's part had she just come out and talked about it immediately and been transparent with the American people immediately afterwards. But with all the lies and the bullshit she's spewing and protecting her own ass and all of this shit, it makes it look so much more like there's other shit we're not supposed to know. And that's why Americans are so upset right now, right? Like, it's the fact that there's so much lying going on that's like, what are you really trying to hide that you're worried we're going to find out? Like, this is the frustrating thing for me, is just the vast amount of lying going on right now in American politics. It's gross.
See, this is the thing. Oh,
Shit today. You're just being completely dishonest.
Mr. Chairman.
Completely
Mr.
dishonest.
Chairman.
We haven't gotten a single document or piece of information or data from you or your agency in related to the rally that we have asked you for. How many Secret Service personnel have lost their jobs due to this colossal failure?
0. I
At
bet.
this time, none. And we will make the
Well, I mean, shit. Like, she didn't lose her job; she stepped down. So, like, she doesn't even count. She should have been fired immediately. Like, immediately. There's no reason for us to even be at this point. There really isn't. This is like, I don't know, man. So much went wrong on that day. Just blows me
The
away,
change
man.
is necessary.
What time did law enforcement become aware that there was an individual on the roof with a clear line of sight to President Trump?
I am still verifying timelines.
Of course, 9 days in, you have no answers. How
9 days? 9 days? No answers. After 9 days. So this is 9 days after so 9 days after the shooting. And still the Secret Service can't verify the timeline of when they were notified that someone was on the roof. At least give like, oh, we had at least a 10-minute warning. So we know for a fact someone was pointing up there for 10 minutes and saying, hey, there's someone up there for 10 minutes and we did nothing, right? You can't even say that. You can't even say for 2 minutes. 2 minutes, there was someone up there, right? We know for a fact that people were calling this out at least 2 minutes. There was at least a 2-minute window from before the first shot was fired and when police were notified by the guy in the red hat or the red visor that was doing the interview, right? That's what's freaky to me, is that she's not even willing to admit that there was some forewarning, some information that was provided to the Secret Service letting them know that there was indeed someone on the roof, a suspicious character on the roof, and yet she won't even say that in the hearing. Like, oh, I'm verifying the rest of the information right now, but I know for a fact that it was at least 2 minutes. There, boom, easy answer for that question, because that's the truth, right? Even if what she's saying is true, that she was verifying the rest of the timeline on when they were actually notified from other source, getting all the information from every source possible. Even if she was doing that, we know for a fact at this point, 9 days after the shooting, hell, 5 hours after the shooting, less, I'm giving myself a buffer. 5 hours after the shooting, we knew for a fact that they had at least a 2-minute warning, a 2-minute heads up before the first shots were fired. So this is like, yeah, it's just like annoying bullshit that we have to like sift through and sit through, because it's just like nonsense. It's just like nonsense she's spewing from her gullet. That's all it is.
many minutes went by between the time?
How do you not know that?
I am still verifying timelines.
57 minutes.
She does. That's
Thank
the
you,
thing.
Mr.
She
Chairman,
knows.
And I yield back.
Okay, 57 minutes. Damn. Yeah, she did know that. She did know, and she lied. That's it.
I think that the reality is the display of incompetence is in front of everybody. And it's the fact that you had a
Oh yeah, this girl, dude, this lady right here, man. Okay, she could not holster her gun to save her life, literally. Like this is, oh man, dude, and you could say incompetence, sure, but truthfully, yeah, this is, man, you know, everyone in the chat's going DEI,
5'6" overweight woman,
girl boss,
a 6'2" male.
Oh my
president.
gosh,
That's
dude.
it. Like it's literally
Right here, right there. Yeah, look at that. She's fumbling. I can understand being under stress, but isn't that what you trained for? Aren't you as secret dropping down? She's hiding, man. Bro, I can't. This is shrinkflation right here. Okay, it's happening everywhere. I have been saying this for the longest time, is that shrinkflation is not just something for economic goods or consumer goods. Right? It's everywhere. Shrinkflation is straight up everywhere in every aspect of our lives, whether it's the movies that we watch, the music we listen to, our Secret Service, the people who are actually your coworkers, right? Doing less, getting paid more. It's the same concept. Okay. It's everywhere. And it's just like, this is just another example to add to the books of shrinkflation, right? And the fact that DEI has never and will never work, because you end up with people who can't do the job. You end up with people who are underqualified, who don't have the right mindset, who don't have the right skill set, are not able to do the job. And you end up with a president who gets shot with a bullet that nearly takes his life. Like this is a time for us to be like, reevaluate the DEI hiring processes, because clearly they're not working. They're not working in anyone's favor, except for the people like these people who are getting massive amounts of pay, right? Huge paychecks, and then proceed to drop and hide behind the president, behind the person who's actually getting shot at. And no one's targeting this lady to shoot her. Okay? No one cares. It's just sad. It's just sad that this is where we're at. Is that, like, you know, I'm a bigot and a racist and a homophobe and a whatever thing. for saying this, but it's true. And also, Asmongold, I disagree. Okay, this is not incompetence, right? There is no way that the amount of lies that this woman has spewed forth from her gullet is incompetence. Okay, this, right? This lady is straight up lying to everyone. She is lying to the American public. She is lying to the people who are interviewing her right now. She has done nothing but lie. And then guess what? She resigns. In the beginning, would you like to use these 5 minutes to fill out your resignation paperwork? No, I don't want to. No, you can't make me. No, I like my power. No. What does she do? She resigns. Why? Pressure. Oh, and then what happens? Oh, Biden steps down. Oh, wow, interesting. And then we get Kamala. Oh, great. Like, it's just like, it just keeps going and going, and the ball keeps rolling and rolling and rolling and mowing people down and ruining people's lives. And it's like this practice, right? And I worry that come November election season, we're going to have more of this where people are just going to, I'm so demoralized because I know people are going to vote Kamala because she's a woman and because she's black. And that's going to be their reasoning for voting for Kamala, whatever. Fucking the broad, the czar, the border czar. I just, it's so, who cares? It's like you can't explain to these people that you should be hiring based off of merit and based off of principles and based off of practical, verifiable facts rather than based off of someone's skin color or their gender, right? For some reason, that's a hard concept for people on the left to grasp. And you end up with situations like this where you have Secret Service agents hiding, and this is their one job, is to sacrifice their life for the president, okay? Regardless of who the president is or whoever they're protecting, that is their duty. That is their American duty. That's the job they signed up for. They knew what they were getting into when they signed up. This is on them. This is their responsibility. And if they are not strong enough or have the willpower to do the job necessary, they should not be in the job. Full stop, period. I don't care if you're a guy or a girl or whatever. If you can't do the job, don't be there. Quit. Or get fired, preferably. This is...
overweight woman guarding a 6'2" male president.
Like she knows, I don't know if she knows, but I would know in this situation that if I were fumbling, I'd be like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna just keep it out for a little bit longer and act like I know what I'm doing.
Guarding a 6'2"
can't get it in, and then she's like, oh, I'll just hold on to it for a little bit longer.
That's it. Like it's literally in front of it.
And you still don't. My question too is like, the door is still open. You don't know if there's more shooters. You don't know what's going on. You should not be holstering your gun right now. There's like, they said shoot her down, right? They called out shoot her down. But you never know if there's another person who is there waiting in case the first shooter missed, right? You might have gotten the first shooter, but there's no guarantee that there isn't a second shooter. So it's like the Secret Service, I just don't know what's going on. I don't know what the training regimen is like, but common sense would indicate that like, okay, there was already one shooter. Maybe there's a second one. Maybe I should keep my firearm at the ready. Why even holster it right here? The door's still open to the car. I like a lot of this stuff is like, as someone who can just sit here and think, I'm just like, so many questions pop up that I'm like, none of this makes sense. And then the constant lies from this lady is where all of this conspiracy is really coming from. It's terrible. It is terrible. Oh, man. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Yeah. That's all I got. Bye-bye.